Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Shotgun Shogun. By now, you have probably already seen some of the pictures going around, whether it's on Facebook, Discord, whatever have you, of potentially ML Vivian, which I don't think it's ML Vivian, but also ML Luna, which again, I also don't necessarily know that it is ML Luna. I think that these are potentially story assets, but we'll go over all of that stuff. Also, I'm pretty sure that what is considered ML Vivian is also going to be a Valentine's Day skin, because we always get a Valentine's Day skin, and it's part of the new Valentine's Day event for this year. Now, this is going to be from the data mine from the patch last night. These are pictures only. One of the big things is the theoretical ML Luna is not animated at all. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean anything, but because it's not animated, it's unlikely that it's going to be coming in the game. Now, one of the things too, though, is there are multiple faces, so this could just be potentially like an early release into the game with the potential of let me turn this down just a little bit, with the potential for the animation later. Now, if it is an ML, it's unlikely to be a... If it is an ML, it's going to be in Mystics, and we'll have a month and a half before that even comes into the game. It's unlikely that it's going to be a limited unit like a Shiraz or an Ameru. However, we'll see, right? Because they're not part of the game itself, like... because ML Luna is not a story character, I think that it's not going to be a character that you will have to get shop items like a Lion, Straws, a Meru, because, well, she doesn't come up, and people aren't going to have the access to Luna in order to imprint. And honestly, if you needed to imprint a limited character into another potentially ML limited character, that would be beyond, well, I mean, I'm not going to put any sort of greed beyond Smilegate these days. But with that said, it was a big, long-winded intro. Let's take a look at some of this stuff. Now, one of the things that is brought up, and one of the reasons why I think that what is considered ML Vivian is going to be a skin. Well, one, we don't see any new animations for this. We just see the artwork. So if we come down, if we come up here, this is going to be the Valentine's Day check-in event. Now we are going to be getting the Valentine's Day special packs like we always do, which, you know, the thing is we've got the special packs for Lunar New Year. We're going to get the special packs for Valentine's Day. We had the Christmas special packs, just like special pack, special pack, special pack. Now, I do understand that these are usually good value. I've personally haven't been buying anything for like the last 6 months, you know, free to play, by the way. I spent enough money in this game, but I mean, some of these are pretty good value. Is going to be your typical $50 and $100 for this, although the Valentine's Day pack is a little bit different because you're going to be getting the extra Covenant summons. But this is likely going to be a $100 pack because you get a 5-star hero, you get the Potion of Ascension, you get the Molagors, you get the Galaxy bookmarks. But for this one, you're getting extra 9 free summons for 7 days, so they'll justify $100 for this pack. But as you can see, you do have the Valentine's Day check-in event here with what theorizes as the ML Vivian. Now, I really do like the artwork on the ML Vivian, and we're gonna see that is the Luna. Where did I have the picture? So these are theoretically artifacts, right? Now, people are theorizing that this is going to be an artifact that's going to be pulled from the banner, that's going to have this new character. Now, one thing I want to point out here is she has a top designer, top model Lulica feel to her, right? With the stars here around the leg, The crown with the horns, stuff like that. Very, very top model, top designer world. But the problem with that theory is that she is shown side by side with normal Coeric, throne wise. So it's kind of thrown out the window. Not only that, like I said, we just got a new ML. So we're not going to see a new ML for another month and a half. Now this could be a skin, right? Absolutely could be a skin. Could be a new RBG. Just because she has this dark top model thing going on does not negate the fact that she could be a limited RBG, but it's most likely going to be a skin. Just saying. A lot of people have already assumed that it's going to be a skin, and then this is going to potentially be the event artifact for the next Valentine's Day. However, we'll have to see. Yeah, they're upset. Now here's some other art that we see together. Now, like I said, I am really feeling this Vivian. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, we're back. I really like this art. Now, I think that this is going to be something that you get through the Valentine's Day story. This is going to be like a splash screen type of art type deal that we get a lot of times with the story. So I think that is where this is going to come from. It's likely going to be some sort of skin. I've already said that a couple of times, but we'll see how this comes out. Some people are saying that, this is artifact, something along those lines. I don't think it will be. I think it's just going to be part of the event. So there is that. Now this does look like a banner type deal here, but we'll see. You also have Ross and Tywin thing right here. The other thing too to kind of point out, where did I have it at? Right here. This is going to be kind of interesting for the story. It seems like the last year's event we were wooing ladies. This time around it's going to be maybe husbandos, which I'm sure is going to turn a lot of people off, and they're going to be like, what is this, a dude game for the chicks? It is what it is. I'm not a big fan of Valen being here, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Now, one thing to kind of point out here too is this theoretical ML Luna. Right now, she does have the spear. She's been brought up in the past when it comes to story-wise. The witch with FCC, it's in FCC's backstory. It is in the outside of the story, like whenever you see if you go back and look at the FCC like introduction video, stuff like that, she's chasing the alternate ML Luna, who is a witch. Now the other thing too is, like, if you point out, people have pointed out that Luna has like the blue crystal in her forehead. We've got a red crystal here. Not only that, but she has similar assets to Luna. However, while she does have different facial expressions, we're gonna have to see what happens here, because again, she's not animated. That doesn't mean that she can't be animated in the future. This happened with a couple of characters where we had them in the game, we had the expressions, they got animated later on throughout the game. So she could be introduced partially through a story, just to come out a little bit later on, like maybe after the next banner, the next ML rerun, which is most likely going to be Arbiter Vildred due to the skin for the RTA. So this gives them time to maybe introduce this character through like the Valentine's Day side story, then boom, bring her out after Arbiter Vildred, just to soak up as much money as humanly possible at the beginning of the year to finish out like the fiscal quarter, because of course if it is ML Luna, that's going to bring in a massive amount of money. Now, I don't know. Again, it'll be interesting to see how they bring this out. But my theory is ML Vivian's going to be a skin. We're going to see some artifacts with her. They are going to have to put out a new character potentially for Valentine's Day. So could be a new RBG. We could potentially see a new RBG. It's not unlikely that the ML Vivian could just be an RBG Vivian. But her look overall does kind of scream ML, right? Could be the first limited ML, at least then that way. Like if it is a seasonal limited ML, with Vivian, you would have the option of normal Vivian for imprints. So they could be getting away with that. That could be our first limited ML. But I guess we'll see in a couple of weeks. But with ML Vivian not being an asset that's animated or anything like that in the patch, kind of rules that out, right? We didn't get any assets for ML Vivian sprite wise or like anything like this, right? So that kind of rules that out. At least a little bit in my opinion anyways. But that is what we got. It'll be interesting to see how this Tenebria works into it as well. Very hooded. Again, this one also has facial expressions too. But this can easily they could just have these in here because that's going to be part of the story, right? So she'll have to have different facial expressions for as the story goes through. So potential redemption arc for Tenebria, I don't know. But one of the things too with characters that are put in that have different facial expressions, but no animations, it is because they use those facial expressions through their part of the story. So that's what leads me to this potential ML Luna not necessarily being a unit, but just maybe being part of the story. So we'll see where that goes. But let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. There's a lot of theories going around right now. A lot of people that are dead set that ML Vivian's going to be the next ML, or this Vivian's going to be the next ML, that Luna's going to be the next ML. Everybody just wants a new limited ML, and I'm not too sure why, because it's either going to be power creep or it's going to be kind of useless. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what you guys think, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy, homies. Peace.